Hey you guys, it's Teresa here with the Narc Remedy, and today's topic is going to be about, can narcissists keep you hooked only via text messages and promises? But before we jump into the topic, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, you guys. Share the video so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Let's begin. Okay, so you guys, can narcissists keep you hooked only via text messages and promises? In the beginning of it all, the narcissist offers you a drug, and you don't just say no either. It's such a nice person, you think. A perfect person that loves you. You should take them, is what you feel. The narcissist would never mean you harm. It has good intentions with you only. You know this for a fact, or so you think. The narcissist and you start getting high together. The drugs made you feel euphoric, ecstatic, etc. Weeks turn into months, and all you guys do is have sex and get high. Then comes a crossroad. You can't be getting high all the time. You really have to start getting back to work and calling your friends and family. And you feel like the drug has taken possession of your life, which it has. Carefully, you suggest that maybe the both of you should not use excessively. You're thinking to yourself, maybe the narcissist has a life too. Maybe the narcissist should get back to work too. But little do you know, the narcissist could care less about anything else but getting high off supply. The narcissist gets mad, upset. It wants you to keep getting high together. You politely decline and tell the narcissist maybe the two of you can get high again over the weekend. But you really need to get back to life. You ask the narcissist, why do you only want to get high? Why don't you want to get a job? Pay bills? Be responsible? The narcissist is disgusted with you. You are asking about things it despises. I know the ex-narcissist that I dealt with wanted me to work while he stayed home with our small children. But anyways, so you end up going back to work. You come home, the narcissist is gone. Where is it? You call, it doesn't answer. So at this point, the narcissist has ghosted you. 2 days later, it returns. You're in a withdrawal. You ask, where have you been? It ignores you and goes to sleep. The ex-narcissist I dealt with, you guys, he did this too. Anytime he didn't want to talk about a complicated situation in our relationship, he would ignore me and go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, hoping that it has some supply. You ask it, do you want to get high? He or she looks at you disgusted, calls you a desperate junkie, and leaves. You don't understand. You thought it liked getting high with you, and you really need some now. Meanwhile, The narcissist found someone else to get high with. Someone that doesn't talk about disgusting things like bills or work. They're having the time of their lives. You keep waiting for the day that it gives you some again. Those days are getting further apart. Now you start obsessing. Thinking of the times you were feeling so good. Getting high the whole time. Then you say to yourself, maybe it will stop being upset with me one day. And we can go back to where we were. You don't even care anymore if you ever go back to work or see your family again. If only it forgave you for bringing that up in the first place. One day the narcissist leaves and takes his stash with them. And no one else has that same drug. You've never seen or tasted anything like that before. You're a dope fiend without a supplier. But the supplier keeps texting you and promising you that one day it'll come back to get high with you again. But right now, it doesn't have time because it's getting high with a new junkie. And junkies aren't special. It doesn't care which one it gets high with. You are a dope fiend in withdrawal waiting for a fix. So the answer is yes. Narcissists keep you hooked with text messages and promises. And if you don't like being called a junkie, get off the drug. Now, this is how my story relates to this topic. I know with the ex-narcissist that I dealt with, the more I wanted him and the more I showed I wanted him, he would beat down my ear with promises. He didn't have a car or a driver's license. So he would always promise me he was going to find a ride to come see me. But in the meanwhile, trying to still keep the promises alive, he's still texting me how much he missed me, how much he wanted to see me, telling me all the sexual things he wanted to do to me when he finally seen me. And I was hooked. My main focus was on him. And my focus faded for my small children I had with him. You think he cared about that? If anything, he got off on that, knowing I would choose him before the kids. See, at that time, I'd rather to be on the phone with him than tend to our kids. I was toxic, you guys. You have to be honest with yourself in this healing journey. I didn't even think about another man. Meanwhile, he probably wasn't coming because he was trying to figure out what argument to start and what lies to tell to get away from the other supplies. Yeah, they slick like that, y'all. But now, he can't text or promise nothing because he's been blocked for almost 2 years. Lie to somebody else. So yes, you guys, narcissists can keep you hooked by just text messages and promises. They rather text than talk to you on the phone. It gives them a chance to think of a lie. So if you guys like this content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Bye, you guys.